How was your day, by the way?
Good.
Are you tired at all?
A little bit, but not as much as I thought I would be.
My feet are killing me.
Really?
Yeah, I need things in my boots, like the inserts.
Mm-hmm.
Because my dogs are barking right now. Here you go. And get the list open.
Let me get it.
Let me get it.
Got it.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait, salud before you put it down. Salud. Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
To our virgin beverages. Oh, I hope nobody's watching because they saw me drink that can very weirdly.
I know. Is it?
No, not even the sound. It was like I was like
that?
doing two hands, and then I had one hand out like a
Wow.
I don't know, like
Can
a
you
weird
just-
mummy.
We should cut that.
Whatever.
It's interesting.
It's interesting. Okay. Can you do the intro? Can you try it for
No,
once?
no. I don't like it. I'm just shy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to
You
the
see, you're
Love
not
Movement. You stepped all over the intro. You just trampled it.
I'm making it fun and different.
Well, I didn't even get to finish it.
That's why it's different.
Coño. Anyway, welcome back to the Love Movement podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Stevie B. I'm 50%. The other 50% is my lovely wife, Betty B.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, baby.
Aloha.
How have you been? Should we talk about what we've been doing lately?
What is that?
We took a trip up to New England.
Oh,
last
New
weekend.
England clam chowder.
What's the password? New England clam chowder. Is that the red or the white? I never remember that.
That's the white one.
White?
The red one is Manhattan.
Correct. That is correct.
Right?
Which is extremely inferior, if I would argue.
Yeah, I
think
like the white
New
one
England
way
is
better.
so much better.
It's creamier and better.
I know you like the.
I don't like soup. I like cream.
What do you mean you don't like soup?
Like, to me, a soup is like the watery.
Like a broth, you mean?
Yeah, maybe even a chicken noodle soup is too watery for me.
Really?
Yeah,
So what
I
about-
like lobster bisque. I like New England clam
You
chowder.
like the expensive soups?
I like the
cream of mushroom,
cream of mushrooms.
cream of
Delicious.
asparagus.
I haven't had that one.
Delicious.
There's one that is crema de queso. Cubans know this one. Delicious. La crema aurora with a hint. It's like the cheese cream soup type thing, but with a hint of tomato. That's the crema aurora. Delicious too. My mouth is watery now.
Well, what's your stance on like a miso soup at like the sushi restaurant?
They're okay, but I don't like them as much.
You just-
Sometimes, no, I don't like them. I cannot tell you that I love them.
You know, some people are very like averse to soup.
To me, that's a waste of calories, because the moment let's say I'm craving a soup, you know which one I love? The broccoli cheddar soup.
Like from
That one
Panera.
is delicious. Yeah,
You know, you guys get that every time we go.
I love it.
But it's a waste
Well,
of calories.
the thing is that that one no, because that one is filling. The ones that I'm telling you that they're watery, those I feel like I drink them. It's like drinking them. You go pee and that's it. You're hungry all over again.
But there's something very comforting about a
I don't
good
know what's
soup.
comforting. To me, comfort food is it's a different type of food.
You know what it is? I guess
That
because
to me is nothing.
but you come
It's
from
water.
a warm weather environment, so I think that's the difference. Like a nice hot soup. If you're sitting on the couch under a blanket on a rainy, cold day, a soup is great. Tremendous.
No,
Tremendous.
No, you have hot cocoa for that.
That's a dessert. You have that after the
No.
soup. You say no, like you can't
Too
do all
much
this stuff.
liquidy stuff. Too much liquidy. I
All right,
like consistency. I
The
like
thickness.
the arroz, los frijoles, el huevo, pernil. That I like.
Does-
Yuquita frita, tostones con mojo. Ay, qué rico.
You just named like 90% of like the Cuban cuisine.
Of course, that's what I like.
But it was like a short list.
Picadillo, arroz con picadillo, con gris,
There's the other 10%.
empanadas. Not even only Cuban. I like my Puerto Rican cuisine too. Pasteles, alcapurrias, pionono.
Are we just going to name foods we
Oh
like?
my God, so delicious. That's what I need. When I feel sick or when it's cold or whatever, that's my comfort food. Fried chicken, that I like.
Okay. That's kind of the kind of stuff that gives you gas.
And
Isn't that is a good transition, right?
yeah.
That leads perfectly into
it
some
was not even planned.
chismecito.
You're good. I can tell you. You're good. You're good at this.
So I just came across this story today, and I thought that it was really interesting, especially for a relationship podcast. So there's this Brazilian singer.
She's very pretty.
Can you say the name?
Her name is Vivian Quiroz Pereira.
Vivian de Quiroz Pereira.
Perdón, de Quiroz Pereira. She's
So-
Brazilian, so I'm pretty sure it has a different intonation to it.
Yeah, probably. But I like you're.
Do Pereira, something like that.
So I mean, listen, I've never heard of this singer, but this headline really caught my attention. So it says Brazilian songstress hospitalized after her reluctance to fart in front of her boyfriend.
I've never heard of such a thing.
I
I
mean,
know that when we started dating, I never farted in front of you, at least consciously.
yeah.
Okay? But because you're ashamed, you're getting to know this person, you're not going to be farting all night, or you're not going to be stinky farts. I don't know, watching a movie and I'm there farting. That's disgusting.
But here's what my question is. Now, you're not alone. Like, most girls, they're ashamed to fart in front of like
too.
a guy.
I think
Yeah,
they try to hold it for a little bit at least.
Of course. But then, like, when you, like, step away from them, like,
You can go to the
it's
bathroom.
like, oh, look, I had to get something out of the mailbox, and then let, like a 15-second fart rip.
Absolutely. That's why I think, like, you're not glued to this guy. You can go to the
Yeah.
bathroom. I'll be right back. You go pee, and you're not peeing, you're farting, and that's it.
But, I mean, like, that is...
I think
Number
that's
one,
fake.
how bad was the gas?
I think that's fake.
You think it's fake?
Yeah. I think she's just trying to make... Because this is her talking about it in her Instagram.
Yeah, she was telling it in a
saying, like,
story.
don't hold the girls. It's embarrassing to have to go to the ER for this. Like,
So,
maybe
hang on.
That's
You
what she
think-
wanted.
But you think it's fake? Is that really the kind of thing that somebody would lie about, though?
Yes, really?
Really?
Whatever makes you to the news, especially because you never heard of her before. So I don't know. That's just me. Because again, there's a lot of opportunities for you to go and release one or two to avoid ending up into that pain. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's too much.
I'm just trying to figure out the logistics of this. Like, was she just like gradually getting larger and larger, and like her pants no longer fit? And how do you end up in the hospital for that? Like, that's got to be a lot of farts backed up.
Yes, for a long period of time.
Yeah.
How long was she holding this?
And
3 months?
Yeah, like, you're holding it in your sleep as well.
That, you know what I mean? That is really, really weird. Because
Yeah.
you
mean-
cannot hold it while you're sleeping.
No, they
that I
slip
know for
out.
sure. That's the moment they say, this is our time. Nobody's holding us back. Let's go.
Everybody's asleep. Let's get out of here.
You can share my story. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
kind
know
of
you're,
already
I
let
know
into
you're
it.
dying to share it. You can share it.
Well, you already let into it, but
Okay,
that was the first time that you farted in front of me, and you weren't conscious.
I didn't
It
even
slipped
know
out while you were
I did it,
sleeping.
and you said it to my friends. You have to say the story.
I said it to your friends.
We were
Oh,
staying
'cause it was
in
way
North
after the
Carolina.
fact.
Yeah, we were staying in North Carolina. We rented a cabin with all my friends. We took our kids. Everybody was there. Blah blah blah. And we're talking about exactly this. We were dating? We were boyfriend and girlfriend for what? For a couple of months.
Not even a year. That was the first year we were together.
And I thought I was doing an amazing job holding all my farts. This is I'm so embarrassed. I thought I was doing a great job. And then my friend asked me in front of you, are you farting in front of him already? And I said, no. Oh, God, no. And your face was like super weird. And I said, what happened?
I want to say, well, not Exactly. Not
And
intentionally.
and I wanted to die right there. I said, "What are you talking about?" And you proceeded to say that in my sleep I've been farting.
Well, I mean, it was like once or twice, like you were laying and you were sleeping, and the little like slipped out, and like the sheets kind of lifted up a little bit from the pressure.
Oh my God. Do you see? He was embarrassing in front of my friends. And I was here thinking
But
that I was doing such an amazing job.
but keep in mind, it's only embarrassing because you allow yourself to be
I
embarrassed by it.
know.
It's the same thing we tell
I
Ty.
thought I was doing a great job.
Have you ever seen me embarrassed by a fart?
No.
And I'm not like
But at that point, you haven't farted in front of me.
no, I was lucky
You
enough to
see?
be able to like, engage in some kind of subterfuge and like
The thing is
like
that
stick my butt by the window. Oh, hey, what's going on over there?
the thing is that I sleep. When I fall asleep, that's it. I'm sleeping. There's nothing that will disturb my peace or wake me up. So you could have probably waited until I was sleeping for you to fart, and I will never find out.
Who says I haven't?
Oh, okay. That's that.
But that's a mystery.
That's that.
That's for me to know and for you to wonder about for all eternity. Are you texting on the podcast right now?
Yeah, I was texting. Madre was texting and saying that no,
Are we going
forget
out
about
tonight?
the plans. Okay, go.
So we're not going out tonight?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
All right. Well, moving on. Here's the next headline. This is interesting. TikTok and the parent company ByteDance have been sued by content moderators, which are the people that go through all the content and check for inappropriate things or stuff that violates the community guidelines. So sued by content moderators who say they suffered psychological trauma from looking at disgusting uploaded videos. So
disgusting meaning what? When I hear disgusting, I think of things like poop or eating worms or things like that.
it could be any of those things.
That's what we're talking about, right?
I mean, it's anything that violates their guidelines. So, I mean,
Could be a lot of things.
People probably try to upload all kinds of disgusting stuff and it gets flagged
And they have to wash them
and they're the ones that have to go through it.
and filter all that.
Yeah, I could see that being legit.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
I mean, because people on
because
TikTok,
maybe number one, they're not getting paid enough.
Mhm.
Number two, I was reading the article and they say that they're not getting compensation, like to go and get therapy after this. Let's
Yeah.
say take care of their mental health. Maybe if in this with this job will come good pay and also like, okay, we're gonna cover everything related mental health. If you need therapy, whatever you need, we'll cover that. Maybe they wouldn't end up in a.
maybe. I mean, think about
In
the
a
stuff that
suit.
actually is on these platforms.
I know. Oh God, I
And
can
imagine the
only
stuff
imagine.
that gets taken down.
Yep.
Do you hear our son screaming and singing? I wouldn't call it singing. He's just kind of loudly moaning.
He likes that.
Yeah, he really does. But yeah, anyway, that
Would you want to be a moderator?
a
Like, you
moderator.
I think it's a.
I listen.
I don't know.
I don't think I would
can.
be.
I was gonna say I think it's a cool job, and then I thought to myself, I don't think I can unseen.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's anything cool about that
Like
job.
it will linger and it will stay with me.
Well, consider it like this. It's kind of like being a cop, where you're not seeing the best of the best. You're seeing, when you're a cop, you're seeing people, at their worst, in the worst moments, having a bad day, and terrible
Killing
things.
themselves.
Yeah, you're seeing bad stuff, and essentially, as a content moderator,
think-
if something is getting flagged and coming to you, it's probably not that great.
Probably bad.
And I'm
There's
obviously
silly. No. I can tell you, there's a lot of silly reports in TikTok.
sure.
People, just because they don't like you, they try to report your videos, so they
Mm-hmm.
get taken down and they ruin your account, they block your account, and it's for nothing bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
Not even nothing. I'm
Sure.
saying nothing. But there's a lot of bad things.
I mean, like I said, have you seen the stuff that's actually on there?
Oh God.
Like Tom Segura's wife, Christina P.
Oh my God.
She
Oh
has
my
she curates
God.
like the craziest TikTok stuff, and the stuff that she gets that's on there. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
Imagine what they're taking down.
Exactly.
The time we watched.
Oh,
That-
the YMH Live.
Okay. I had nightmares. So yes, I cannot be a moderator.
Yeah.
I cannot. I understand why they're suing, and if I was one of them, I would sue too.
Yeah, that job is not for the
That
faint
job
of
has
heart.
to come with a professional coaching you,
Yeah.
helping you unload everything that you have seen out of your
I think I'd
head.
rather be a garbage man.
I know, I can't. I can't.
Well, yeah, that's something to think about. Uh, Speaking of social media, an article came up in Business Insider. It says you can finally switch your Instagram feed to a chronological timeline. This is something that I have been begging for.
When you sent me the list for today, the first thing I did was try it on myself because it tells you how to do it.
Yes, it's not. It doesn't. You can't set it to default. You have to set it every time you open Instagram.
I know, which it sucks.
It sucks, but it's hey. At
But
least
you
can
have
do
that
it.
option.
And it's literally 2 clicks.
And it's very simple.
Yeah.
It's not complicated at all. I did it and I was so happy. Like, oh my God, yes.
Well, I think that's really
Want
important.
to see my friends in order.
Yeah,
If
because
not, I'm lost.
you miss so much stuff otherwise. You know, you're not seeing the organic.
You can
list.
actually have favorites. So if you have your closest friends, they can come up first.
Yes.
But that will not be chronological order.
True, but I think that's important because their engagement based
It's
model.
shitty shit.
Yeah, because they're trying to show you things they think you'll like. It's like, no, I don't want you to curate things for me. I want to see what's there in the order it was posted, because otherwise you're
And I
trying
want to see the people that follow in the
Yeah.
order that post things. Thank you.
So we should, if you're watching or listening, if you want to know how to do this, it's very simple. When you open up Instagram,
I'm doing it with you.
top left corner, okay. As soon as you open up
Where
on
it
your,
says Instagram.
on your main feed, okay, in the top left it says Instagram. All you do is click it.
Touch.
It opens up 2 options. It says
Following,
and
favorites.
and favorites. All you have to do is tap following,
Following.
and it'll automatically change your feed to chronological. And
And
I
that's
really,
it. You see
really
them
like
all
it.
like that. In
Yeah,
order.
I don't like.
In the order that was received.
I think it's. I think that this is in response to some of the big criticisms that like Facebook and like other social media platforms got in the last couple of years about gaming the human brain.
Okay, yes.
For
follow.
profit. They're trying to keep you engaged as long as possible. So this stuff is designed to hack your.
What you consume.
Exactly. It's
To show you more of that.
it's to hack your mind, to keep you glued to it for as long as possible. That's how they sell their ads. Like this stuff is more addictive, so people are going to see it longer. So people are more likely to see it. And then with the targeted engagement, where they take your data and they could rearrange your timeline based off your own viewing habits, they can target specific ads at you. So that way those ads become more effective and more valuable to whoever is advertising on the platform.
Okay.
But essentially, like, the saying still stands: if you're not paying for it, then you're not the customer. You're the product.
Correct.
And we're not paying for
100%.
Instagram and Facebook, so
We are.
well, yeah, just not a cost that we were really willing to pay. So I really like that they did this. I'm thankful. So now I don't feel as guilty.
Talk directly to Mark.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Tell him, thank you, Mark. We
Mark,
love
if you can hear me, I would like to say thank you. I'm trying to speak his language.
Oh,
'Cause he's like a robot.
That
You get
is
it?
so rude. That
People
is so
think
rude.
I'm smart because I talk in a robot voice.
That is so rude. That is extremely rude.
That's a quote that's from a movie. That's
Rude.
from Knocked Up.
Rude. Okay, what's next on our list?
Let's see. Ooh, this is a little nerd thing. So, then we saw the Batman, the new
Yes,
Batman
we
movie.
talked about it.
Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, I mean, this is not really important to the plot of the movie, but it is a cool little Easter egg that they put in it. So if you don't want to hear it, fast forward a little bit. All right, spoiler alert, you got it, good. All right. So there was a quick cameo. This guy, the actor Barry Keoghan, he's an Irish guy. You saw him, he was in Eternals.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of stuff. He was in The Killing of a Sacred Deer. He was in a lot of things.
Yeah.
The names
Okay.
are escaping me presently.
Cannot believe that. I'm
Yeah, I
always
know,
so
right?
proud of you.
Anyway,
You're letting
so
me down.
he did a cameo. They showed like when the main villain was in Arkham Asylum. He was captured. The cell next to him was a guy who looked remarkably like the Joker. So, and he was played by Barry Keoghan, and it was like a cool thing, like, and they just released like still shots of a deleted scene that was cut from the movie.
Why would they do that?
Well, I mean,
I think it was pretty cool
well, it's not important to the
and
story.
weird.
It's weird. But the question is, was that more important to the story, or was the scene of him with the Riddler?
Okay.
So I mean, you can't with everything they film for these movies. They can't keep everything in, otherwise, everything would be like a 4-hour movie.
That
But-
is true.
so
But
they-
I would. The images are good.
Yeah.
They're very good.
So they released still shots, so you actually see him better. Like none of the footage was
I
him
wonder
close up. But the reason I'm bringing this up,
where would have they put this at? Like I'm so confused.
like where in the movie?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why they cut it.
And he's very disturbing looking.
I know. The reason I'm bringing this up is because so many people have played the Joker now, and it's always such an iconic role for actors to play, and so many people, like, they all have very different takes on this one character. Yeah.
That doesn't look like the Joker.
Well, it
at all.
depends on which version, because in the comics there's a ton of different versions.
I like this guy.
This one,
No,
Heath Ledger.
Heath.
Yeah. I think most people usually fall on the stance that he was the best.
I think he
Or
was
at
the
least
best.
him or Jack Nicholson, which I think it was Heath Ledger. But that's why so many people have played this, and it's like, oh, so and so is playing the Joker now. Like, it's a big deal, and it's like, do we really need to keep seeing people play this character?
No, I think it should end with Heath and leave it at that. Period.
Well, you've already
There's no need. There's so many other things we could be doing.
You've already had a couple more after him.
Exactly, and I don't like them.
Yeah.
But that's just my
I think we've had
personal
more
opinion.
Jokers than we've had like James Bond.
Oh God, yes.
So I mean, it was like a cool take. He's supposed to be like scarred and like deformed, but I don't know, not my favorite.
Nope, not liking it.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because you know me, nerd.
Nerdy nerd.
Okay, so we want to get into like the main topic.
Yes, I'm actually excited.
Did you like this
Very
one?
romantic. Yeah.
So the
How
main,
did you come up with that? I'm just curious. Curious.
I have things that inspire me, that give me ideas.
What inspired you? Do you have a girlfriend?
No, there's not a human that inspires me.
I like that you actually thought about that seriously. You're not allowed to have girlfriends. Are you crazy?
No shit.
You were like, no, it's not that. Like, it was a normal question. Lordy
Well, I mean,
Lord.
that's not uncommon the way you talk. You're always asking me stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Lies.
You have a girlfriend? You
Uh-huh.
seen somebody?
Whatever.
Where were you? You stopped for 5 minutes on the way home. You're 6 minutes late. What
oh
happened?
my God, people
What's her
aren't gonna
name?
believe that.
It's okay. Okay. So the main topic. What's the most romantic movie you've ever seen, and does it have any basis in actual reality?
You go first.
I know I have a hard time with this. Like, I really like it because I'm a movie guy, and there's a lot of romantic movies, and there's a lot that I really like. For instance, something silly like The Wedding Singer. For some reason, that movie always gets me. Although it's
Why? That's not.
but let me finish. If you look at it from like reality, like that's actually not cool at all. Like this girl was gonna marry someone else, and some other guy moved in on her. I mean, granted, the guy she was gonna marry was a scumbag, but
still.
it's not a
that-
good thing.
No.
And there's a lot of movies that people really like, and like they are very heartfelt to them, and you look at it like seriously, and it's like, wow, these people kind of suck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Usually goes like that. You're meant to marry someone, and you end up not wanting and saying no at the altar and running for some other dude.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen
Think
that
of
in a
movies
lot
like
of movies.
Runaway Bride and stuff like that. Like that's
Yes.
awful.
Yes, I've seen that in a lot of movies.
But like,
So tell me, so that's your favorite one?
no, it's just a movie I really like, and it always there's emotional parts of that movie that for some reason always get me, even though like the actual
Now I
story
want
is
to watch
not
that
great.
movie.
You've seen it, haven't
I've
you?
never seen it.
Really, with Adam
No.
Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
I've seen little bits of it, but never watched it from beginning to end.
Adam Sandler has had some pretty
I like
romantic
him.
movies.
I like
Actually,
him.
Did you ever
Funny
see?
and romantic.
Yeah, did you ever see 50 First Dates?
Yes, very romantic.
That was very
And
romantic.
it's Drew Barrymore too.
Yeah, they've done a few together.
I like that movie very much.
That's.
So tell me your movie.
But I don't have one. Like I don't have.
You have to come up with one.
I know, but I was.
You came up with the topic.
I know.
thought you were ready.
I came up with the topics, and then I closed the phone and went back to work.
Baby, I'm gonna go first then.
Okay.
But you have to give me one.
Okay, sure.
The Notebook.
The
I
That's
feel like
okay.
everybody's gonna say I knew it.
Well, there's a reason so many people like it because it's true. Like it is a very super romantic. Also, kind of messed up because she was supposed to marry this guy who was a really good dude, and then she went back with her ex.
I feel like that's more real though.
That's
I've
not.
seen that happen.
Yeah, that sucks though.
You have seen that happen. That happened to you.
Yeah, actually, I have. I mean, it wasn't as dramatic, of course, but
It happened to you.
yeah,
Did it break your heart?
it
That's
didn't
the
feel
one
good.
that you really liked.
No,
I keep going.
I know you always go back to that.
I thought it was her. I have her confused with the other one that you really liked.
I know.
I have this two story combined, but it's not that. Okay, that happened to you. It's
So
so-
I have empathy
but
for
I'm
the.
pretty sure it's. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to put myself in both shoes. I feel like it's worse for the guy that is there waiting for her to come back. You know what I mean?
For the guy that gets left, or the ex that she comes back to.
You
eventually?
were just a fling to her,
I guess, yeah, technically,
right?
yeah.
Because she's still married to the other guy. But that guy had to
I don't think they ever
sit
got married.
down and wait for the fling to be over.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I could do that. Like, you left me, you wanted something else, because obviously this is not it.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say.
I'm just
Clearly,
gonna leave it at that.
if you're still waiting for the same person after a year of them being with someone else, like, all right, I guess you really like her.
I know, but I wouldn't be able to do that.
No, I don't think I would either. Like with me, once I see you with somebody else, like I stop liking you.
Like, imagine, because they had a long relationship.
Yeah.
Imagine having a relationship, let's say 4 years. 4 years in a relationship, and then you break up, and then I'm in another relationship for 1 year, and then I come back to you like, yeah, that didn't work out. I still like you more. Like, what is that? I wouldn't be there. Like, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. If we need a break because we need to reevaluate things, it's still messed up, because if we've been together 4 years, you should know that it's me that you love. If you don't know it, this is not the time to be questioning things. Then go your way and I'll go my way. You know what I mean? That's messed up.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
That is totally messed up. Did they get married?
I don't think so.
I thought
I
they
mean,
were
I don't know.
married.
I don't keep tabs, but
I thought they were married.
I don't
I don't
think
know
so.
why. See, again, the other one is married?
yes.
That's why I'm confusing stories again.
You mix
You have
in
the
the
two lives together.
Have you ever seen the movie True Romance? Mm-mm. It's with Christian Slater and Patricia Arquette.
Uh-huh.
She was the mom from the Lie, the Gypsy Rose show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was back when she was young and she was very pretty, and it's one of those things where, like, the whole movie is wild in terms of how these two people meet. Like, they literally meet, like the Christian Slater's in a movie theater, and he's watching, like, have like a kung fu movie marathon, and Patricia Arquette is like randomly there, and they start talking, and they end up hanging out, and they go out for like pie, and then they end up sleeping together, and then in the middle of the night he wakes up and she's outside smoking a cigarette, and he's like, "What's going on?" And she's crying, and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm actually a prostitute, and your friend, paid me to come give you a good time for your birthday. She's like, "But it's only my second day, and you're only my second customer." And she's like, "I really love you." And he, like,
Holy
but like they were
moly.
talking, and like they really had like a connection. And then like she's saying like she's upset because she really likes him, and now if she tells him the truth, he's gonna think it was all bullshit. But then he's like, I mean, if you're fucking with me, I'm just gonna die right now. But I really I think I really love you too. And they literally get married right away. And then it starts off this whole big chain of events where he has to like go like free her from her pimp, who's played by Gary
Oh
Oldman, who's
my God.
amazing. And
So
it
that's your favorite movie?
no, but I think it's the most romantic movie because with them it is pure passion. There's never like it's all love between them, and you could see right from like Jump Street. It's 100%, and all this crazy stuff is going on around them, and all they care about is being with each other.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it's a violent, like crazy
There's
movie.
another movie, Amor en tiempos de cólera. Amor en tiempos de cólera. That's a very romantic movie.
Is what?
And I actually had someone.
Are you gonna cry?
No. I'm just I get myself in so weird situations. So I got someone that said, watch this movie. We are going to end up like that.
Really?
And out of curiosity, I said, let me watch the movie. The movie's very romantic. It's a couple that they meet each other, but because of their parents and situation stuff, they cannot be together. But he was always in love with her, and she was always in love with him. Now they go their separate ways. He had a bunch of relationships but never got married, waiting for her. She was married. And one day he looked for her. She said, you're disrespecting my house and you're disrespecting my husband. Go away. But in this entire movie, she has like feelings for him.
Yeah.
But she was not willing to disrespect her kids or her husband. So he goes away and he's still waiting for her. One day, the guy died, the husband, right? He was a famous, I think, doctor or something like that. And the bells on the church start going off, and it's because it's the funeral. He was so happy and excited because he knew the guy died. This is them being like 70 years old.
Oh my God.
So he's actually with someone having sex, and he drops her off and goes running to this lady's house. She's dressed in black, and he walks in, and she says to him again, don't disrespect my house or my husband. And he said, but he died. This is our time now. He said, go away. She sent him away. Then a couple of months.
And she has feelings for him this whole time.
Yes. And a couple of months passed. He shows up again, and he said to her, this is our time to leave. Let's go on a cruise. Let's just talk. Let's have fun. Your kids are old. Your husband died. They're not even here with you. Let's go with me. Just give it a try. And she said, okay. They go on a cruise. They're going to have sex for the first time. And there's like 70, 74.
And he can't get it up.
No, shut up. This is romantic. And then she didn't want to get undressed. And
she's
she
old.
said, we have been waiting so long for this moment, and this is what you're going to get. I don't want you to see me like this. And he said, I don't care. I just love you. I don't care what I have to see. I'm old too. And they finally start their life at that point.
That's how the movie ends?
Yep.
Wow. And is that like, when you said the title of the movie, is it like a Spanish movie or?
It's a Spanish movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's very romantic. It's a book too. It's a book.
You think that's realistic?
I don't think anybody will wait that long.
Well, I mean, I guess
someone.
technically he wasn't really
But he
waiting.
wasn't waiting. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
he was
saying.
out
Like, he wasn't waiting. He was living
slinging
his
dick.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just wasn't ready or didn't want to commit to anybody because he was waiting for her in that sense. Like, if he wanted to commit, it was with her and
Yeah.
only with her. You know? I think that was beautiful.
You know what's actually, it's kind of like a very beautiful but tragic love story. It's going to come in a strange package here. The Karate Kid Part 2. Do you remember when they went back to Okinawa because Mr. Miyagi's father was sick, and then you learn what happened, why Mr. Miyagi left Japan in the first place? Because he was supposed to. He loved this girl. What was the name? Yukie, and she was supposed to marry Sato, who happened to be Miyagi's best friend. And when when young Miyagi, he said, "Oh, we're gonna go against tradition. She's gonna marry me, and we're gonna go against the whole arranged marriage thing." And his best friend was so embarrassed and dishonored by it that he challenged him to a fight to the death. And because Miyagi, he loved Yukie, but he loved his best friend also. Like, he didn't want to do it because he knew it was a fight to the death. He's not going to kill his best friend. So he literally ran away to America.
That's so
And
beautiful.
he didn't. But as I'm explaining it and I'm thinking about the rest of the movie, I'm like, it's not that beautiful, because he did get married to someone else and have a kid with someone else, who you found out in the first movie that his wife and child died in an internment camp, which was awful.
I know, but maybe you don't think he loved his wife?
I'm sure he loved his wife.
So then why is so messed up?
Well, because it's not like he waited for Yukie.
I know,
Like,
but
he
he
basically
did the
left
right
her high
thing.
and dry. If anything, for her, because you find out that she didn't marry Sato after he left. She didn't marry anybody. She literally just stayed alone because she loved him. That part is beautiful. I mean,
Yes.
it's tragic.
She really loved him.
Yeah, it's tragic, but it's beautiful. But that's not, I mean, I can't speak for Japanese people, but that stuff doesn't happen in real life.
What?
People don't wait their whole life.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, mira, my dad had 3 aunts that never got married. Never, ever.
Because they were waiting for someone because we're waiting around for the person they love to.
I cannot speak for the 3 of them, but I know one of them. She was in love with someone that was already married. She couldn't have him. She didn't want anybody.
Wow.
Maybe back then there was more love. You know what I mean? Like, maybe back then it meant more.
Maybe. I mean, I think there might be something to that.
Now we're just so shallow, maybe so superficial. Like, okay, it's not working out here. Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean,
Back
there's
then,
definitely something to be said.
Number one, people will stay married.
Yeah.
They will make it work. They will fix
they'd
things.
be miserable for their whole life.
Not necessarily. Sometimes I think they found a way to fix things and grow from there and be able to really have a strong, nice marriage.
No, I think you're right. Some people do that.
And
some
there's people
just,
that they just, okay, well, this is not working. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And they don't even give it a second try. I don't know. Maybe there was something back then. Maybe people really had better and stronger connections.
Consider this, especially now, like present day, people have so many more options, so many more ways to meet other people.
Yeah,
Back then,
that's
most people
true.
didn't move around quite as much, so you knew the same people that you went to school with your whole life.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
And this is the little town. There
Yeah.
are 3 guys. I'm in love with one. He's married. Who else? I don't like the other 2. Goodbye. This is me. Yeah, maybe you're onto something there.
But
Look at me. I didn't find anybody in Miami that will connect, that I could really have a strong relationship.
think-
You were here in New Jersey.
yeah, I mean, I would say look at us, because I have the same thing. Instead of going, you went north, I went south, and
That is true.
you know
we
what I mean?
met in the middle.
yeah. Well, I mean, I guess
Not
it really
quite
wasn't
in the middle,
Yeah,
but
we met somewhere else, somewhere away from
that
home.
is true.
What are the romantic movies though? Because I'm thinking about movies like I can think of things where
You haven't gave.
I
I'm
maybe
still
True
waiting
Romance.
on yours. That's yours.
yeah.
That's shitty shit.
Why? It was
I'm just kidding. That's so messed up. That movie's so messed up.
Tony Soprano's in it.
I have to watch that movie.
You're not gonna like him in the movie. He's
the
great.
pimp.
No, Gary Oldman is the pimp. Drexel, crazy looking,
So who's?
a white guy with dreads.
So that's your favorite movie.
No, I think if you look
Can
at the
you
full
share with
context
people- can
of
you
the movie, it's the most romantic movie that I could think of at the moment.
Can you share with our people your crush? Your movie crush?
Oh, stop.
No? Okay.
Stop.
We're not sharing that. He doesn't feel so proud.
No, you know what it is?
You're
it's
not
you
proud.
just trying to go
You're
like
not
this.
proud of that. You're not proud of that crush. That's what happened.
Well, listen, in light of you telling the fart story, I'll tell It's not
Go,
something to
go.
be embarrassed about.
I think you are very embarrassed.
So I was a fan of the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series, the books, and then when the movie came out, I thought I was so happy because it was one of my favorite directors, David Fincher, and all the actors in it were super strong actors. Daniel Craig, Stellan Skarsgård, Rooney Mara plays Lisbeth Salander, and that character, Lisbeth Salander, who is essentially the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo,
That's
is
irrelevant.
can
You're
I-
just giving all this because you're embarrassed.
I'm setting it up because we're content creators, and
Go.
I have to fill time.
You're embarrassed.
See what she does? She's trying
Okay,
to
go.
needle me. Is what she's doing. You're a real jerk.
Go.
That's going to be something I say on every episode now.
Go.
Anyway, there was a picture I found online years ago when this came out where I thought it was like an actual hot, like sexy picture, and I put it on my Instagram. And then she saw it, and
What does it say?
I don't remember what
the
did I say.
caption?
What does it say?
You
Oh,
were
it's like I
like,
found this hot for some reason, but it was that specific picture.
I hope everybody seen the movie and know the girl you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I saw that, the first thing that pops into my head is like, oh my God, he cannot find me attractive because this is not what he likes. I have to get bangs up to here. I have to be dark. I have to be like goth. I need to change my ways because there's no way he can find me attractive.
But you see
And I
how
was
crazy that sounds?
like, oh my God, baby, that was. If you're into something, you're into something.
But time out. Listen, I want
If
you to stop.
let me
Stop.
ask you something. Let me ask you something.
I'm gonna
Let's put
shatter
yourself
this whole
in my
argument in a minute.
Put yourself in my shoes. If you go through my Instagram and you find a picture of William Levy, tall, blonde, preppy looking, sick bags, I don't know. You look at that and you say, okay, this is what she likes. No?
Correction. Yeah, I'm asking, is this the only thing she likes? Which I think is a very, very important thing that you're leaving
So
out.
you like her and you like this, and what else do you like?
I like that picture.
The picture, no, you liked her. I have to look it up.
How about this? You always say, you always like the black girls. You always say that whenever there's like a show, like when we were watching
I
Love is
never
Blind.
said
Yeah, you
that.
did.
When did I
you
say
said that?
that?
Like 8 or
No.
9 times.
No,
Anyway,
no.
is that the same thing as...
I've never said that.
You said that so many times.
When? No, baby, no.
Are you high right now?
Oh my
Are
God.
you on drugs?
Look at that.
That's not the
And
picture
you
I
don't
posted.
even want me to get a haircut.
You're gaslighting right now because
Okay.
that's not the picture I posted.
You said no. Wait. When I asked you, you said I like her in that movie.
And I like that
because I
picture.
like the character. You didn't say it was that a specific and only
yeah,
picture.
yeah.
You said when you watched that movie, you had a crush on her because of the character in the movie. So it was not the picture.
You're just changing what I said now?
Okay, baby. It's just a picture. It was not her. It's not her. It's
No,
just a
I
picture.
don't. I told you that I love that character because I love the books and I love the story.
And you said for some reason I was attracted to her in that movie.
And you're trying to make me feel bad for it.
Why? She has no eyebrows. Look at that. You're really gonna. What do you mean?
This is what I have to deal with.
I was so confused. Like, okay, I have to shave my eyebrows. I need to be very dark. I need to be like. You like that style.
That's what you think?
You were in a band and you were going for this. Your friend was looking like this. Drew was this. This was Drew.
He didn't date girls like that.
I know, but he looked like that.
You saying Drew looked like the girl with the dragon tattoo?
Oh my God, that
I'm
came
gonna
out
tell
wrong.
him that tomorrow.
The style. Do you know what I'm talking about? And you agree.
Oh no! What
You
you're
agree
doing
with
is
me.
you're lumping all these things together. It's so.
Oh, I found the
Did you
picture.
find it? Which one? Let me see.
The one you.
The tattoo parlor one? That's the one. See how different that looks?
And just, I need you to be honest with me.
Okay.
And you tell me that it's just a picture and it was not her in the movie.
No, but it was her in the movie. And it is
Okay,
that
okay,
picture. Because you
okay.
showed me those other shots where it doesn't look good.
That's her in the movie.
But that's...
That's her in the movie.
Well, that's not romantic at all.
She has a very romantic face.
Well, I don't know why you bring it up. We were talking about romantic movies, and then you're here trying to like
Very
slander me
a
on the podcast.
very romantic face. I think I need to change my ways. I need to be like a tomboy. I need to be a little darker. I need to get my bangs up here, shave my eyebrows,
You're such a jerk.
dye my hair black, and yes, guys. So I'm gonna be changing my look, and now you know why, because that's what my husband is into. If you don't know this girl, just go look it up because it's gonna be funny. You're gonna have the same questions I have. Like, how did you end up with me? I'm the opposite of that. I'm sorry you got stuck with me. Not a rocker girl. I don't smoke. It would be cool if I could ride bikes and smoke. That would be very
Bikes
cool.
and motorcycles?
Yeah.
I'm not into motorcycles. Then
You're
know,
into her?
I don't want to marry a bike. She's not even on a motorcycle.
She looks like the type to own
You
a
see what you're
motorcycle.
doing? You're making all these assumptions.
She doesn't own a bike in the movie?
She actually does, but it's like a sport bike. It's not like a Harley.
I'm not thinking of a Harley.
Oh. Well, when you're talking about like dressing in like black and smoking and
Excuse me.
I associate that with like
really?
yeah, like Harley like bikers, not like someone riding a Ducati or something.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
And you see that I have all these ideas, but they happen to be right. So I know what I'm thinking, okay? I know what I'm thinking.
That is a really good movie, though.
Whatever. Anyways.
Oh.
I guess I'm going to stay with my amor en tiempos de cóleras. You go your way, I'll go mine.
Well, now you have to watch True Romance.
Okay, what else? Anything else you want to add?
No, why don't you save you Dame la Luz so we can get out of here? It's a little short today, but that's okay.
What's Dame la Luz? What's your Dame la Luz?
You want to know my Dame la Luz?
Yeah.
My Dame la Luz is a show on HBO Max. It's called Our Flag Means Death. So it's a...
You talked about that already.
Did I say it already?
I'm not sure. I'm confused now. Okay, go.
Oh, I don't know. Did I say it?
What is it about?
So, I hope I didn't, but if I did, oh well. It's a show about pirates. It's a comedy. So it's
Yes, you did talk about it.
I did?
Yep.
Shit.
No, you talked to me about it. Yeah.
All right, you got to make up your mind
okay,
now.
go. It was
It's
just
a
to me.
comedy show. It's made by Taika Waititi, the guy who did What We Do in the Shadows, did Thor Ragnarok, he did Jojo Rabbit. And it's actually based around a real life person, this guy named Steve Bonnet, who was like a rich landowner. And one day he just decided he was going to leave his family and become a pirate. He was known as the gentleman pirate. He was kind of like fancy and stuff, and he was friends with Blackbeard. But it's a comedy, and Rhys Darby plays him, and Taika Waititi plays Blackbeard in it. And there's, it's, like I said, it's loosely based on actual history. So these were real people, most of them. And it's funny. It's still the same kind of silly humor. It's not like... I've noticed though, like I really like these shows. I love the accents too. But anybody from New Zealand, I love the accent, that Kiwi accent.
There's a girl from the
Which girl?
girl?
She's American. It's Rooney Mara.
Oh.
I
thought you had the accent too.
Well, in the movie she does. But
I
that's
knew it.
Sweden.
I knew it.
It's weird. She has a Swedish accent in the movie, and Daniel Craig still has an English accent, along with everybody else. Anyway. Our Flag Means Death. I like it. It's on HBO Max. Check it out. It's not like laugh out loud funny, but it's enjoyable funny. But I like it. Like there's some
light and good.
Yeah, it's
to watch.
light. It's not serious. You don't have to get. It's nothing heavy. Excuse me.
I like that.
It's good.
Nice.
And you, baby? You gonna...
My Dame la Luz is interesting.
Okay.
No, it's not interesting.
Oh, so.
I want to actually recommend downtown Somerville.
Okay.
I think it's a downtown that people will like, will enjoy. There's a lot of restaurants.
Downtown Somerville, the borough in New Jersey.
Okay, yes. There's another Somerville.
There's Somerville's all over the place.
Oh, okay, so sorry.
Somerville,
Thank you
New
for
Jersey.
clarifying that.
You're welcome.
It's a cute little downtown. There's a lot of family-owned business, like good restaurants, shops.
Yeah, it's not.
There's
It's
like
not
a lot of
chains.
everything.
Everything's
Yes,
independent.
everything local.
Yeah.
The majority of the business, the parents go, the kids go with Tyler to school. So I love to support downtown because you're actually supporting their families. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a little place. It's a cute place. It's like a block, not a block, like 3 blocks.
The whole street is
Very
not even a mile
very
long. The
small.
main drag.
But very cute. It
Yeah,
has
there's a lot
that
of good places.
that charming vibe. I like it.
What are some of the? I mean, shout out to Sudo, the suit store. Shout out Evolve, that's Ray's dad owns
Yeah.
that. Shout out
Blue Sheep.
Blue Sheep Bakery.
is
Shout out De
they were-
Martinos.
De Martinos is Cuban. The Blue Sheep, they're Argentinians.
Shout out Maintain Barbershop.
And I think it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
They
good
have
places.
a bunch of things going on, like festivals
Yeah,
during
do
the
events.
summer. They do a bunch of events for kids, for family, for everybody. They try to be very inclusive, I would say. They're always celebrating things.
Yeah.
The Hispanic Heritage Month, the Black Month, Black History Month. They're doing everything.
Black Month.
Black Month, Black History Month. That was funny. They're doing a lot of things for the community to keep it alive. So
Cool,
I
very
think it's nice.
vibrant, lively downtown. And they're building, you see all that stuff they're building behind the train station? Like, that's going to be a
Yeah.
big ass complex. Like, they're expanding.
And I know in summer they bring a lot of food trucks.
Oh, they have the festival, the
The
little, like,
festival,
street fair
and
kind
they
of
have
thing.
a beer festival. They have a bunch of things.
Shout out Tapestry.
Tapestry is
How can we
really
forget
good.
Tapestry? We're going to be there tomorrow.
I know. Okay,
My
so
favorite
that's
bar.
my Dame la
That was a
luz.
good one, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well-
I'm
well
looking
done.
out for our community, baby.
I like it.
Keeping it up.
So, any parting words before we get out of here?
No, that's it.
I wanna say-
Thank you for staying, engaging with us, listening to us.
Yeah.
I love your friend. What's his name?
Khaled.
I love him. I love him.
Shout out Joel
because
Alba.
he's right there on the same page with me. Shout out to you.
Yeah, until I
Thank
explained
you.
it.
Yeah, it's still not convinced. Anyways.
It's hard to explain the physics of how not to spill coffee without visual aid.
That was funny. I got very excited when he said, I agree with your wife. Yo, yay!
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to agree with me on what we talked today. And the grill, and the tattoo, and the dragon, and the stuff.
All right. I mean, well, that's actually good. Sound off in the comments, people. I mean, just because you like one person who maybe looks different than
Not different.
other things-
Extremely
Okay,
different.
Extremely different. Does that mean you only like that kind of person?
No eyebrows. Just look up the picture and then you tell me.
No, that's fine. Definitely do that. Look at
I'm
the picture.
going to shave my eyebrows.
Does that mean you only like one type of person?
That means that turns you on, and it's very weird. She
You
looks
see
like
that-
a
do you
dude.
see the
She
judgment?
looks
Do you
like
see
a
the
dude.
judgment I live with
She
on a
looks-
daily basis?
she looks like a dude.
Constantly.
She looks like a
Constantly
dude.
hovering over me like dark clouds of judgment waiting to pounce and
You know why you were
And oppress
embarrassed?
me.
You know why you were embarrassed? Because the things I told you, you knew they were true. She looks like a guy, my guy. She looked like a guy.
wow.
There's
My
nothing
guy.
wrong with looking like a guy and being attractive. There's nothing wrong
Thank
with
you.
that. I'm just saying that were attracted to that type of person.
I'm gonna post the picture. You'll see it if you're listening. Well, you have to
Okay.
watch. You'll have to watch, but I'll put it in a video so people will know what I'm talking about.
That makes
And
you
you tell me
queer.
how masculine this picture
that
that I'm
makes
posting
you
is.
that makes you queer. Why is it?
Queer?
Yeah, because you're liking a girl that looks like a guy, so that makes you.
How does it
There's
feel?
nothing wrong with.
I would say, how does it feel to be married to a queer person? Since that's what
There's
you're.
nothing wrong with that. It makes me question things. Yes, makes me worried sometimes. Yes, but it's okay. I can live with that. I'm open. I'm inclusive.
Well,
I'm diverse. diverse,
Right.
whatever you say that.
You just
Okay, that's it. That is it. I'm not talking anything else.
I'm telling your friend. at
Love
work,
you. Goodbye.
I love you. Goodbye, people.
Love you, baby. I'm joking. I'm very inclusive. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? You can be totally queer. I still love you, okay? I love you, who you are. I love your soul. I don't care what you like. I'm kidding.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.